Kick City.
He's
I saw it. I'm just trying to tell you, I saw it today.
You said that we're getting Jamal Crawford at the Lakers
Crawford
now?
getting a 1 year veteran minimum deal or something. You know, it may have been some fake news, but I like it. It looked good.
Okay. Did that come from Ballsack Sports, just like that other article that was out there? That article where John Morant said that he would kill Michael Jordan or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I feel as a competitor, you can say that. I don't care. If you would have asked me in my prime when I was hooping, hell yeah, I cooked Jordan. But I look like saying another man can cook me. You crazy? I'm in my prime. I'm not gonna say I'm the best player that's playing right now in my prime. Now, when I get old, I'll be like, yeah, I was talking a little crazy, but at that time, nah, Jock is able to say I can beat anybody any given day.
And that's why that was fake news.
That man sound like LeVar Ball. That's what Black Ranger sound like, LeVar Ball.
and look what LeVar did. Look at all his boys. Well, one of them kind of messed up, but everybody else did what they were supposed to do.
Nah, his boy's doing his thing. He was talking about when he was talking about playing Jordan one-on-one, talking about he too small, I'd have post him up. That when he was actually talking about beating him. Crazy talk.
That's how you supposed to feel. I'm a competitor. I feel like can't nobody beat me till they actually happen. And that's my motto. I cook Jordan right now. That's how I feel.
Yeah, you cook him steak and lobster. That's what you're cooking.
Kick City.
Welcome back, everybody. This is your host with the most, AJJ, or the Black Ranger as most would call. We back, episode 71. Every time I say another episode now, we getting close to 100. I'll be like, we've been doing this for a while. So, episode 71. Definitely have a special guest on tonight. Definitely appreciate the guest coming on. You know what? But first, we're gonna wait a second because I'm gonna ask everybody what week doing. Then we're gonna bring our guest in. I want to surprise the people. So, Marco, Marco, my fault. How you been doing this week?
Week is going well. Can't really complain too much. Photo shoot for Kansas City People's Choice Awards coming up, so that should be exciting to have a crew all together in person. I don't think we all been together in person like as a full crew since what? The sneaker show last year.
I'm about to say Blaze graduation, but yeah, it was a sneaker show.
Yeah. So Hype Mania was the last time we was all together in person, I should say. But that should be fun.
Blaze, tell me how your week going?
It's been going better than last week. Finally got a chance to kick that Gungus. So I appreciate anybody that was thinking about me and praying for me. Everything went smooth with that. So I'm back better than ever. Jealous about last week, but we move forward. And so that's exactly what we do. And Black Ranger, please don't remind me about my graduation because that's when you did me dirty with the Trulies. So I'll never forget that. So I don't even want to remember my college graduation when I'm on the podcast with you.
I was just being a real friend, testing things out before it got to you to make sure it was good. That's all it was. I just want to make sure the drinks were good before they came to you. That's all it was.
He gonna stand by that, Blaze. He's never gonna.
Yeah,
he's always gonna stand by that.
Yeah, to the death of us. But nah, it's all good. Good week. Definitely excited about this weekend to link up, and so good times ahead. So overall, blessed. Why not? Always.
Amen. So now, our special guest, I know him as Dante a long time ago back in our basketball days. The people may know him as Swank. So we're gonna bring on Dante. I'm gonna say Swank Lee in the building. How's your week been going, sir?
Pretty good. My daughter's birthday was today, so we took the main event. You know, we're gonna have a party for on Saturday. Then my birthday's tomorrow, so we're doing a lot of celebrating.
Hey, celebration of life. That's what it's all about. All right, so my week has been hot. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. This heat is real. It does drain a brother. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, but hey, you got to keep pushing. And hope for drink a lot of water, people. Not alcohol, a lot of water. But when you celebrate though, you can have your glass or two. Then just chase it with some water or pickle juice. I heard pickle juice works real well too. Just a little fun fact out there. Mm. But
I've heard that for hangovers as well.
Yeah, it definitely works. I'm not saying I want to try it, but it definitely works. So normally we jump into our Fresh Kick Fridays or what everybody's gonna be rocking. Blaze, let's start off with you, man. What you gonna be rocking on Friday?
I picked up these right here. The Jordan 1 Visionaires. Yes, the tennis ball kicks. And so I'll be rocking these Friday. And also I'll be rocking these to the photo shoot as well. Why not? So definitely get some run about those. Just in case y'all on the visual, it's dead stock, just to let you know. A little tap. But Retro 1.
Lick the bottom like Fat Joe, let us know it's real.
See, exactly. There you go. Getting freaky on the pod. But the Retro 1 Visionaire. So definitely be rolling with that. And so Marco, what you rocking?
I'm gonna pull out some 11s, pull out the Win Like 96s. They're starting to yellow just a little bit there on that icy bottom, but that just comes with age. So, yeah, gonna give these some burn on Friday.
Dante, what about you? You know what you're gonna be rocking for Friday?
I don't yet, since I said my birthday Friday.
Right.
I'm hoping wifey. I sent her the Supreme Flight 95s.
Oh, okay.
Like those are probably one of my favorite sneakers, but the actual just the Flight 95s. But I like the light blue joints. So hopefully, I'm praying I get that package in the mail.
You got to put it in the air. That's all. So you're doing it right. You got to put it out there. Right. Put into the universe. It's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be in my Air Max ones, the burnt orange. I was thinking about it going back and forth today, but I'm like, I need some comfortable one because I'm gonna be moving around on my Friday, going from one job to the next. So I'm gonna be comfortable, be relaxed though. Air Max ones, the burnt orange pair, nothing too special. So now we're gonna jump into our latest pickups. Me personally, I'm gonna just go out there. I didn't pick up nothing. Struck out on a lot of stuff. Travis Scott, you still ain't my friend. But anyway, that's one. Before we get into it, I'm just like, I don't understand it. Can somebody help me? Because I tried, and I was like, you know what? Let me see what GOAT gonna tell me. That shit was already $1,500.
Yes.
I said, good God.
Yes,
good Lord.
I said, it don't make no sense. But all right, so that's my little stuff I had to get off my chest for the moment. So Margo, you pick up anything this week?
No, it was a dry week for me too. Got on Sneakers app trying to get the Travis Scotts, and it had me logged out, and then I was too late in the draw to try and get logged in and reset my password and all that jazz. So I was like, well, guess it just wasn't meant for me to have them. So yeah, tough day for your boy.
It's all right. You tried. That's all that matters, right? That's what they teach us. As long as you try, you did good. Blaze, what about you?
Nothing this week for me either, except those Visionaires were like a couple of weeks ago. So I guess you can say that. I got the restock, the 72 and 10 retro 11 lows. I would say that. And so, but other than that, that's it. Obviously, try for the Travis Scotts. Took me about 4 to 5 minutes to log in or whatever to get on the draw. Got on the draw and knew I was gonna get a nail. So I just put my phone down and kissed my children just to keep me from getting angry. Because I do. When you know. It's just like, well, I done got screwed. So there it is.
But like I said, you tried. That's all.
I did. I made it. E for effort, baby. E for effort.
There you go. Dante, what about you?
I got myself a early birthday present. I got the Columbia Fords from 2015. So I got them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They was probably about worn maybe once or twice, but still kind of crispy. So
Yeah, I had put mine on last week, so yeah, I
Mhm.
know. Yeah, they're one of my favorite for us for sure. That's that good leather all through that shoe. That's
facts.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you that much. That's that good. So, all right, now we kind of just sit back, kind of like do a barbershop talk, kick talk. We're gonna get to know Swank or Dante, however you want to call him, but hopefully we can find some things out about you that people don't know, and we kind of just sit back and just talk to you and let the people know who knows more about you.
Okay.
It's gonna be real simple. We ain't gonna say nothing too crazy. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
What
Go
you got,
ahead.
Mark?
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say the question I always like to start off with
Right.
everybody is the sneaker. So I always like to ask everybody this when they come on the show. So what's the first sneaker that made you fall in love with sneakers? Like what was that first one that you said, oh man, I gotta have it?
Ooh. Well, I'm the youngest of all my all my siblings, and my oldest brother, he's 6 years older than me. So my pops, he used to have like a basketball organization and all that. So when I was in kindergarten, my brother, he was in 6th grade, and it was two sneakers. It was actually the penny twos, the black ones, and then it was the blue toe questions.
Oh,
So
yeah.
those was two. Those two was like, okay, I like this. And then ever since then, like my mom's always said, I never asked for like kitty stuff. It was always, I just always told her I want that thing with the check on it. That's it. So every shoe I wanted had to have the jump man or the check on it.
All right.
That's what's up. That's what's
All
up.
right. So, how'd you come up with the name of your brand? I always wondered that.
So trying victory is just more so like inspirational. It's everybody's always been at a low point in their life, right? Got to deal with just life. That's what life is. But it's how you get back to the top, and that's where the limit's none is, because everybody's favorite saying is the sky's the limit. But really, when you at your lowest, there is no limit to getting back to where you want to be. So that's basically where it came from. Trying victory, limits none, and then we kind of have branch offers with the Stay Swanky, and then we also have Respect is Everything. So it's just it'll be 6 years in August right now. So
Okay.
it's more so. I wouldn't say we're like a inspirational brand, but it's still everything is motivation and pushing and just that marathon lifestyle. I was still am a big Nipsey Hussle fan too, so that was a lot of it. The influence from him.
Good. Okay.
So you have a podcast as well there, Dante. It is called the Triple Crown Podcast. So tell us a little bit about that. Tell the citizens of Kick City a little bit about that and why they should tune into your show as well.
Yeah, we've been doing that for about a year and a half, and it was me and two of my other friends. And like I said, we actually, a lot of our guests are the hoop legends. We got the Reese Holidays, the George Goods, the Quentin Days, Boo Richardsons, people like that. And we trying to, expand it just to make it more, just for people just to come on and show their platform. But we just talk hoops, fashion, music, trying to be getting in. We just this last episode we got into some mental health stuff, so that's really what it is.
Okay.
I heard you say hoop as you say my name, but it's cool though. I ain't gonna take no offense to that right there.
You gotta come on the show. You gotta come on the show.
I appreciate it. Hey, so I know we talk about hoop legends. I know that you're real big into basketball and that you're coaching. So what made you want to, become a coach and, give back to this youth out here?
Well, honestly, I never really wanted to coach. I mean, a lot of people don't know my basketball story, but I was just telling Blaze, my oldest daughter is 10. So when I was a sophomore in college, I had her, and I kind of had to make a decision, kind of like, okay, well, I can keep chasing this hoop dream, or I can take care of my business and be a father. Now, as you know, AJ, my pops is, one of the founding fathers of this basketball stuff. So it was really just, kind of second nature to me. Like a lot of times it was just like, okay, well, this is what I grew up around. This is what I saw my whole life. So coaching was just like, I was basically what you call, a player's coach. It was just I really just wanted to help the kids that, if you're from Kansas City, Van Horn has never really been one of those schools where you could be like, all right, they
had Michael Lee back in the day.
Yeah, that's one point. That's Mike Lang.
Yeah. That's about all I know.
Yeah, that's the only one, really, Because my first year we won 15 games, and that was the most in school history.
Wow.
So that kind of shows you what it was right there.
Yeah.
But I just, it was just something where I kind of felt like my whole basketball career was just based off of like AAU and stuff. Because I actually went to a prep school. And so it was just like, I want to be a part of an actual school. And next thing you know, in my third year, we got third in state. So
yeah,
that's what's up.
That's good. I'm about to say I saw Van Horn a lot more doing better when I saw you get there. So that's when I started hearing a lot better about them. So that's good though, for real.
Yeah.
That is. Was there like a guard that just recently went to Washburn from Van Horn?
That's my youngin, Jaden Monday. He averaged. I coached him for 3 years. His sophomore year, he averaged about 23. His junior year, he averaged about 22. In his senior year, that's when we went to state. And I mean, he'll be a sophomore at Washburn. He's stamped. You walk through the hallways, all his accolades is right there. So that's his school.
Yeah, I watched a couple of highlights from him just because I know one of the assistant coaches at Washburn, and so they were heavily trying to recruit him. And I was like, from Van Horn? Then I saw him, and I was just like, oh, okay, he different. Yeah, so definitely big ups to that. Speaking of with the coaching talk, what's the best part about coaching, and what's the least deal about coaching? What's the best thing and what's the least thing? Because I have mine personally, but I like to hear from other coaches about that.
I think the best thing now is I'll be 31 tomorrow, so it was just that age gap. Like they can still, they still think I'm fly, and I can still go out and hoop with them and stuff like that. But I think the worst thing is just this generation of kids, like they just don't really want it bad enough, Like I think it's just that everything is off the internet, and then when you see they watching somebody they about to play before they even play them, they already scared, And we didn't really come from that. It was just like all you had was rivals and scout, and you heard of people, but you never really got to see them play. So I just think it's just that the talent is always there, but it's just it's not enough dogs.
For sure.
I say that they intimidated this guy. What like back when it ain't saying like we old, but when we heard about somebody that was good, we was like, shit, we about to go play him. So
exactly.
Let me show him. Let me show him what I don't know what's so special about it. Let me find out.
I think the difference is that we didn't get a chance to hop on YouTube and see him.
Right.
Like, if it wasn't like a scout or anything like that, that's how we saw the person like visual wise. But to go on YouTube and see his highlights about jellying somebody or some shit like that, to get you a little scared before that.
I'm gonna look good in my 5-minute highlight. I ain't so nothing bad in my little 5 minutes.
Exactly. I think that's the difference. We didn't hop on YouTube to go and see him. So
yeah, I think you guys are right. It basically social media was in its infancy when we were coming along, basically. So I mean, now kids do everything for likes and do challenges and all this different stuff. So I don't know if they doing this, but I mean, I know kids are out here trying to record what they doing every minute of the day. So everything is for likes now. I was gonna ask you, what sneaker would you relate to your coaching style, man? Like what sneaker would you break down and say that's most relatable to my coaching style?
That's a tough one because I had to wear a different pair every game.
Exactly.
It's a tough one. Like I couldn't even when I hooped, like I couldn't just wear one sneaker. I don't know if it's
So you was very PJ Tucker like, huh?
Yes.
oh yeah. But I also, I mean, I wear a size 9, so it's not like, you know, that's but I was always I just had to, it was kind of weird because you know most people that hoop they like to get that one sneaker and get comfortable with it, but like I always was like, no, I want to switch it up. I was wearing a little bit of everything.
I'm breaking in new sneakers every chance I get.
Yeah, like, but my game never really like. It was, I mean, even though I was smaller, I didn't really, you know how most small guards, they like to get up and be intense and want to pick up full court and all that. And I'm just like, nah, that ain't. So maybe that's why my kicks never really got messed up.
Yeah, you too cool. You too cool
Right.
for all that. You was a cool, calm, and collective guard. I
Exactly.
ain't gonna stress nobody. You know what you're supposed to do when you out here.
Right.
I guess gotta facilitate and get you on the right spots.
But I say I like to wear. I probably wore some 4s most of the time.
Okay.
That's probably my favorite.
Okay.
All right. So I know that you married. So what shoe that you and your wife probably like? I know that she's in the, I feel like she's in the sneaker just because of you. Is it like is a certain shoe that like you got to get her that she hasn't had yet, or is it something that y'all trying to look for just to be matching with? Because I know your birthday coming up. I know you ain't gonna let nobody down when you post these pictures. I'm gonna see soon.
No, she actually her style's a little different. She like New Balances. She like Pumas. She'll wear some she likes Haratis. I got a few pair of Dunks, but that was actually, we started dating in 2010, and that was actually the first sneaker she brought me was a pair of Dunks.
Oh,
And then I got married in the Mellow Ones. So yeah, I mean, mostly I think she got more probably New Balances than anything, you know.
Okay.
She like the comfort.
Gotcha.
So here we go. Rock, stock, or drop on this lineup here. So we got Blue Toe questions. We got the Black Penny 2s. And we're gonna throw in Orlando foam posits.
Ooh.
Which one you rocking? Which one you stocking? Which one you dropping?
Man, that's tough. Oh man, I'm gonna definitely have to stock the Penny 2s because that's just, I gotta have that too. So I'm gonna stock those. I might have to rock the questions. And then
you drop the Orlando's, huh?
Yeah. Because I didn't really. I mean, I was into foams a little bit, but I like the actual signature pennies more than foams. Foams kind of heavy.
That is true.
Yeah,
so I'm surprised. I thought the phones would have stuck around. I didn't think the phones were getting out of that.
It's just, but I mean, a lot of people get mad at me when I say this, but those questions might be my favorite shoe. Like, I mean, because AI was just such a big inspiration to me, and it was just like,
absolutely,
to see. I don't. It's just something. I got at least 6 pair of questions, so it's just like, I don't know what it is about, and they comfortable to me.
Yeah, I know. I got the Blue Toe questions. I wear them maybe once a year. I just because I'm like, it's one of my all-time favorite shoes. I feel like that's one shoe that's just never gonna go out of style.
Right.
Like that shoe done been around what 20-some years now, and it's always like when they come out with like the original colors, it's like you always still want them.
I was gonna say because Reebok is doing their best at trying to ruin that sneaker.
Right.
All these different colorways they coming out with.
They
They
come out
doing
with
their
every color.
best. Candyland, Hot Wheels, and all this other mess that they doing in that sneaker. They doing their best to ruin it.
I just made a post the other day about Nike. I said, please don't ruin these pennies y'all bringing back, because y'all start coming with these crazy colors. I'm gonna be highly upset at y'all.
Man.
So it's quite frustrating sometimes.
So Swank, let me ask you this. So I have seen some of your on foot videos or pictures and stuff that you have, and you do some of the most immaculate on feet pictures that I think I've seen on Instagram. Yeah. So are you the actual photographer behind that, or does your wife take the pictures? Who's your photographer there?
Well, I got my Instagram when I was in Johnson County, so that was 2012. And I don't know if y'all remember, J.R. Smith used to do the "What's on Your Feet."
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay.
And I don't know. I just always took pictures of my shoes. Like I just be sitting there. I just take pictures of them. So when the Reels started, I just do like a little go around the front, side, back, and then that's just, sometimes I get my daughters to get out there and do it because they little sneakerheads in the making.
In the making, right.
But yeah, I just always took pictures of my kicks, even like when I was younger. Same thing. I just always liked how they look.
Yeah, man. So people could definitely take tips from you on foot videos and pictures and whatnot.
Yeah, it's actually it's getting I try to be more consistent with it. I don't actually have a personal page no more, so I just try to kind of do it on our podcast page. But if I get at least post maybe 1 or 2 a week just to stay, consistent with it, that's what I try to do.
Yeah, if you post one on Friday, man, tag us and we'll repost you.
Bet, I got you.
Yeah, definitely. Blaze, what's up? I see you got something on your mind.
With me? Oh, yeah. No, I'm just thinking about with your daughters, with them being little sneakerheads. How did that come about? Did they just like watch you do your thing? Because I got little ones too, and they see the sneakers and they ask questions or anything like that. Do you think out of the two, because you got 2 daughters, correct? Let me make sure I'm good with that. Which one you think would be sneakerheads?
I guess they didn't really have a choice because I know one thing that really caught me was my mom. She used to, so I got the Air Jordan 6 from, I think it was actually my first shoe, and she used to hang it in her rearview mirror. Mm-hmm. So in her car, so I was like, I kind of like how that looked. So the first pair of sneakers that I bought my oldest daughter was the Bread 4s, like when she was born. Mm-hmm. After that, they would just look and be like, I like those. I like they never really liked the kitty stuff or nothing like that. I got a God rest her soul, I got a friend, we called her Chuck because she used to wear Chuck Taylors all the time. But that's really like, she passed away. She had a 4-wheeler accident. But other than that, other than Chucks, like they like Nikes, Jordans, questions, what they just see it. They see all the boxes and they just like, okay, I want those. Mm-hmm. My oldest daughter, actually, she got a little jealous because my youngest, like I said, her birthday was today. So of course she got some kicks and she like, I want those, and then she get mad when we pass her kicks down to her. So it's just it's all in the family.
Right.
I got you. And then getting back into your daughters, just because with the family and all that, which one you think is gonna be the hooper out the family, out the 2?
It's crazy. They don't really like basketball.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the time that I was investing so much into the team and the school. Mm-hmm. And but my oldest daughter, she's I don't know if y'all familiar with, I have a big brother. His name is Joey Cool. He signed to Strange Music. and so she actually performs on stage with him. Like she want to be like that. She got her mind made up. Like that's what she want to do. Like she's. I think she's performed at 4 Tech 9 shows now. And she's 9. So that's she got her mind made up. And the youngest one, we just got into soccer. So hopefully that might be her thing.
I got you. Now, does that make you feel some type of way that they're not invested in basketball? Because people ask me, like, do you want your kids to be around that? And I'm just like, no, because I don't like the anxiety of of them being a part of basketball, the sport. My son loves football. He says he's going to be a football player. I'm like, that's great. Don't be a basketball player because that gives me anxiety. And so does that make you sad or anything like that? Or are you cool with them venturing off and doing other things?
Not really, because like I said, I was a coach's son. My pops coached me all the way through high school, and it was a lot of times I could have had a 30-point triple double, and he's still telling me what I could have did, should have did. So like I never, with girls, you never really want to do that. I mean, I always tell her, I say, if you ever decide to play, you're gonna know how to shoot and dribble, and so that's it, really.
Right. So I'll bring it back to a sneaker deal and see if you can remember in your head with this. What was the best basketball game you had, and what sneakers were you in?
The best game I had, it was actually my I say in high school and college. So in high school, I had 39, 12, and 7, and I had the LeBron 3 soldiers on the straps.
Okay.
That was when Bron's hoop sneaks was actually, And then in college, I'll never forget, it was my junior year, and actually my boy was at the game, and I had 11 points and 11 assists. And it's crazy. I actually had the all red rookies on. Like I said, I used to kind of hoop in pretty much anything, because I mean those was kind of heavy, but I don't know, I just like how they felt. Right. But I think I would have to say my favorite hoop shoe is probably some 10s or 14s.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we hear that a lot about 10s. We hear that a lot about 10s.
10s are
comfy boys.
Man. And they don't mess up. They fit to your foot perfectly.
Right. So your brother probably gonna hear this, because I know you and Joe. So which one of y'all was better when it came to hoop?
Oh yeah, that's like what I was like, what's crazy? He didn't. So I'll tell you a crazy story about him. So he was a senior, right? And he went to his coach's office, and his coach laid out his offers, and he told him, he was like, I don't want to hoop no more. I'm a rap. And his coach kind of looked at him like, you gonna what? You gonna rap? He was like, well, I guess one day you might be one of the best rappers, to come out of Kansas City. But like I said, I'm the youngest, so
right.
The hooping, I didn't really have a choice. It was just like, nah, you gonna hoop. It wasn't. Yeah. They used to put me in their games. Like I wear they big old jerseys, shorts too big, all that. So yeah, I could probably nah.
No. Oh, see, now I'm gonna run into him. I'm about to ask him now.
Now he'll tell you, he like, yeah, he was like, nah, that basketball, that was for him,
Yeah.
Since you're a family man, how many full family size run sneakers you got?
Trying to think. It's kind of it's crazy because we all kind of got our own style. Like, so we'll go and all get sneakers, but everybody gets something different.
Okay.
But like my oldest daughter, she liked ones. my youngest daughter, that's where she's kind of like me. She'll wear pretty much anything. And like I said, my wife, she really likes the New Balances and Pumas and stuff like that. Like she'll never wear J's ever. She don't like Jordans.
Man,
I'll
not
be
at
trying
all.
to. She really. I got a pair of 350s, some Yeezys, but I don't really like Adidas, so I'll be trying
That's
to,
fair. That's
you
fair.
know, get away
Just got
from
my
that.
just got my first pair of Adidas in 18 years, like I said last week. So
Woof, yeah,
I
I know how
understand.
that's feel.
That's because Adidas, them Adidas shoes that we had in high school, they kind of they made it, they traumatized us with that.
Facts.
Anybody else got anything else they want to get out there?
I'm good.
All right, well, you know, there go our sneaker talk. This is kind of now, Swank. This is kind of why I just sit back. I let Marco Freeman introduce you to our gifts. So you know, I let him do all this narrating and talking because I can't talk that well. You know that's why that boy Marco Freeman he got them skills. So it's all on you now, Mark.
All right, so gifts for this week are dropping between 7:24 and 7:30. Release dates are always, of course, subject to change, so please don't hold us to them. So first sneaker that we got up on the list this week is actually going to be a Nike SB Dunk High. This is going to be in the Mets colorway. These are going to be dropping on 7/26 for $125. Basically they are going to feature basically like the gray uniform of the New York Mets. You got a blue swoosh with an orange outline on that guy. On the tongue tag there, you got Nike SB with a blue background and orange lettering. Behind the tongue tags on the left shoe, you got the number 7. And then on the right shoe, you got the big apple there, and you got home run under that. And it looks like there's a skyline in the middle of the apple there on that tongue.
That's correct.
Around like the collar, the mid panel, and the toe, it looks like it's like a canvas material that we have on this sneaker. And then on the toe box, on the eyelets and the ankle strap and towards the back of the sneaker, that looks like it's a premium suede. You have a gum outsole, white midsole, and then all of these Nike SBs that are featuring like the baseball themes on them have like the bubble gum on the outsole there as well on the right sneaker. These are dope in my opinion. Nothing that I necessarily gotta have because I like the next sneaker that's coming up more than I like these. And right now I'm kind of trying to get back to my one sneaker a month type deal. So these would be a sleep for cheap for me or something that I reach back and get later. Because they're a fire sneaker, don't get me wrong. I think that they look dope. But just nothing that I gotta have right now. So they would be a sleep for cheap for me. Swank, we'll throw it over to you. What you think of them, man?
Well, it's Yankees all day over here, so I'm gonna
Right.
pass on those.
Okay.
I'll pass on those.
Blaze, we'll throw it over to you as a New Yorker there. What do you think of them?
They're asleep for cheap for me as well. Yeah, just like what Swank said, I'm a Yankees fan as well. I'm a Royals and Yankees fan, and so I can't do that. I can't go for that. And so, but overall, that gum at the bottom, Marco Freeman, goodness gracious, I didn't even see. Good heavens, I need to give you $2 because the sneaker is fire, like the everything about it. And, you know, Nike SB Dunks, they do a good job of highlighting things, but they're asleep for cheap at the end of the day. Just because I'm a Yankees fan, and so more sleep for cheap than flip because dunks aren't selling too much. So just keep that with case. But definitely, I would just keep them, and I wouldn't wear them. So not at all. So Black Ranger, what's your thoughts on this sneaker?
And I don't want to call them trash because you know they all right, but you know. Ain't nothing I gotta have. So I guess I'm gonna go with Sleeper Cheap. I'm gonna go with that one because I like the blue. I like the orange. It's just the SBs. I'm just not a big fan of SBs and had them that tongue be looking on it. But this color and how they put it together though, it's nice. I give them that. So I'm gonna say Sleeper Cheap. Marco, what the people say?
All right, so to give y'all what the people said about these, you had 7% of people say gotta have them, 33% of people said flip them, 20% of people said trash, and 40% of people said sleep for cheap. So kind of a pretty even thing there. I mean, not a lot of people are necessarily gotta have them, but there's some people that it looks like will go after them at a later date. The next sneaker on the list is actually, I think, my favorite that's coming out of these upcoming releases. It is also going to be a baseball themed Nike SB. This is also dropping on 7/26. It is the Nike SB Dunk Low Phillies, and these are going to be $115. These guys feature an all light blue upper with that throwback burgundy as well in this guy. So these just look immaculate to me. I don't know about y'all, but they look immaculate to me. Premium suede around like the toe and the eyelets and all that stuff. It looks like you got like that jersey type material on the back tab where the Nike is at back there. On the tongues, you have the Nike SB with the light blue background, and then the Nike SB in that maroon burgundy color as well. And then you have a chili cheesesteak, it looks like, on the left sneaker, and the Liberty Bell on the right sneaker tongue tag. It looks like the toe is also going to be suede or nubuck. It doesn't look like it's as long haired of a suede or nubuck in the toe, the mid panel, as it is on like the toe box and the eyelets and the ankle strap there. You also have, it looks like almost like a towel type terry material on the inside of that SB tongue. So that's another like premium note that they put there on these guys. You do have the bubble gum on the bottom of the right shoe once again on the outsole. The outsoles are once again that gum bottom color. And then you also have a white midsole on these as well. And I want to say they come with extra laces too. I think they come with some maroon laces that you can throw in there just to make them pop just a little bit more if you want to. $115. These are a gotta have for me. I love everything about these sneakers. They're dope to me. Swank, what's your thoughts?
I definitely like the details. I like the colorway. I can already imagine just the Phillies jerseys. Just I'm thinking of that white with the pinstripe on there. But I wouldn't cop them, but I do like the details and the colorway of them though.
Okay. Blaze, what's your thoughts?
These are definitely gotta have them. As a matter of fact, I would pay the Black Ranger resale for them. And so and that's what I'll call it. The y'all viewers or listeners don't know, the over the 50 under the 100, that is the Black Ranger resale. That's what I'm as a quote unquote. So but this is a dope sneaker. Overall quality. I didn't even these two colors you wouldn't think match together so well when it comes to the burgundy and the blue, but these are just fantastic colors that pop together. And so they're a cop for me. I'm definitely going to be shooting my shot on the sneakers app. So gotta have them for me. Black Ranger, what's your thoughts on this?
I know me. SBs and that tongue gets on my nerves, so I got to be asleep for cheap. Just because that color, everything about it is dope, but it's just me and that SB tongue just do not get along. So it had to be a sleep for cheap, and I know that ain't happening. I had to find these at the outlet and be like, you know what, they was meant to be. So let me go ahead and grab them if I see them up in there, but I highly doubt that. So, Margo, what the people say?
So to give y'all what the people said about these, 47% of people said gotta have them, 24% of people said flip them, 6% of people said trash, and 24% of people said sleep for cheap. So a lot of people going after these. I definitely think that that's going to be a hard cop. It's probably going to be a sneaker that if you really want it, you're either gonna have to make some trades for or pay that resale ticket, which you know how I feel about resale tickets. But next sneaker on the list is actually inspired by LeBron's show, The Shop, since they always do a barbershop show that sporadically drops. I won't even say it's weekly. It's very sporadic. But this drops on 7/27. It's the Nike Zoom LeBron 3, The Shop. These are going to be $185. Feature the classic silhouette of the LeBron 3, but to throw some pop of color in there, you have the red, white, and blue straps in like the mid panel there, and the rest of the sneaker is pretty much all black. You also have like the red, white, and blue, like the old school barbershop. I don't even know what you call those things. That the spin like little twill. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Cylinder.
I don't know what you call those actually.
This is the first that you do not have like a word for something. Like this, I never know this is gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know what you call those things, but anyway, those barbershop, old school barbershop, red, white, and blue spinny cylinder things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway. That's why they got the red, white, and blue there on the straps. That's why you have that on the insole as well. It features LeBron's original logo, which is the LB 23 logo, which I thought was a better logo than his more recent logo of the L and the J. But of course, he changed that when he went to Miami and never changed it back. You also have a little hint of patent leather in like the tongue, where you have a lion there on that tongue strap. But yeah, these are definitely nothing that I gotta have. Maybe if they went on sale and I found them at the Nike outlet, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll cop these for under $100. But I'm not paying retail for these. And plus, LeBron's just, I feel like LeBron's have been really disrespected this year. Big Bangs restock and set for weeks. LeBron Palmer's can still be found on the Nike app as we speak. Watch the Thrones aren't really reselling for a whole lot right now. I mean, I don't know if the younger generation just don't care about LeBron retros. And I mean, LeBron 3s were never really my favorite anyway. So yeah, these would be a sleep for cheap for me. Let me quit rambling. Swank, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, those are trash. I don't like those. It's too much black on them, and like I said, they kind of messing up. When I think of the 3s, I think of young Bron and Cleveland rocking the Navy joints.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's like, what are you? That's too much. You're doing too much. So I don't like those.
All right, Blaze, what's your thoughts?
They're sleep for cheap for me. When it comes to this LeBron 3 and like the old school LeBrons, give us the retros first. Yeah. Give us the original colors first. And then if you want to add a little this, a little there after the fact, go ahead. But give the people what they need. Because just like you said, Marco, the LeBron, the retro colors, they're already sitting or, this and that. So don't give us any foo-gazy shit like this. It's like, I don't care about the barber pole. That's what it's called, the barber pole. I don't really care about that. I don't care about the damn I love them strippers poles. Give me the original colorway when it comes to these silhouettes. And so these are asleep for cheap only because I'm looking forward to more of the colorway. But yeah, stop it. So AJ, what's your thoughts on these?
Sometimes I hate going last because y'all just talk me out of gotta have it. The way y'all talking about, y'all talk me right up out of that. I had good nostalgia reasons behind it and everything. I was like, I remember when I was in college, but I was like, yeah, I had the white with the gold trim on. I said,
that's nice.
Yeah. I said, boy, I can't. In my mind, I always wanted them to come back, but I'm like, I need, like you, Blaze, I need them original colorway. I need that navy one to come back, that white and gold one.
Yes.
What's that, white and burgundy? Like I need
the burgundy
these
joints.
I need these original colors. So I'm gonna say sleep for cheap, just because I think I just want them because I just remember having them, but just not that red, white, and blue just kind of makes me upset. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I want to get them and need to find somebody that can change that, change that to something. I'll take all black for all I care before that.
I mean, first of all, I'll just say this, and I don't want to be the main speaker, but black people don't even like America that much.
Yeah,
so I don't like the black with the red, white. The black with the red, white, blue.
Hey,
I don't want to speak for all black people, but I'm just saying.
I'm glad you said it because I feel like you saying it makes more sense. I said it. Okay. I think I'm angry about something.
Okay.
So yeah,
I don't think black people like America, but
each his own on that one. What we gonna do? So, so these gonna be a sleep for cheap, and just because I just like threes in general, like they didn't mess it up too bad for me, but they messed it up bad enough for me to not gotta have them the way y'all talked about them. So, sleep for cheap.
Right.
I mean, Marco.
So to give y'all what the people said, most people are agreeing with Swank that they trash.
Yep.
So 20% of people said gotta have them. 13% of people said flip them, 47% of people said trash, and 20% of people said sleep for cheap on those. Okay. So yeah, quite a few people not feeling those. But moving on, next sneaker on the list is gonna throw a little bit more nostalgia at us, but give us a blast of color here. These are going to be dropping on 7/28. They are the Nike More Up-Tempo Volts. These are going to be $160. They are the classic 95-96 Scottie Pippen sneaker that had the enlarged air going across from the toe all the way to the ankle of the sneaker. Ant bed stompers is what Mike Rich calls them. Because they are a little chunky, but they are completely Volt. There is no other color on this sneaker. What more do I need to describe? Completely Volt. Tennis ball, Nike More Up-Tempos. Yeah, I got 2 Volt sneakers in my closet. I don't feel like I need another one, so these would be a sleep for cheap, I guess, because I won't call them trash because I like the silhouette, but nothing that I gotta have. So sleep for cheap for me. Swank, what's your thoughts?
Now this actual shoe is one of my favorite, the original black and white, and then the Team USA ones, but. They make too much colorways. I do have a pair they call the lava punch colorway. So it's like the shoes all black and then the air was like orange and pink. That's as far as I go. I think I sleep on these.
Blaze?
These are definitely a sleeper for me as well. You like the silhouette because it's their Nike More Up-Tempo, but these are just a little bit too much. I mean, it's a lot of colorways in these, and so once again, I want the original pair. But if I was to see these in the outlet, I would actually get them. I'm a dark-skinned man that loves bright sneakers, and so I can't unsee it. But just for me, they're sleeper cheap. So I'll bring that around to Black Ranger. Speaking of dark-skinned people, all due respect. What you think about these, brother?
I gotta have them. I want them. I need them, and I'm definitely going for them. So I'm gonna be in them. I'm gonna be bright as I can be in these damn shoes. So I want them. I got. Didn't they come out with these like a while ago, like in kid sizes though? Like I know I'm not tripping.
I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, but they come out with a lot, like Swank said, they come out with a lot of air up tempo.
Right.
So
I feel like they came out of the kids version like a while ago, but I'm like, I couldn't figure it out. But I definitely want them. I gotta have them. I'm gonna be like that ninja and be in all black with these on somewhere,
Yeah.
you know. Y'all know the simple,
Absolutely.
the simple guy. You got the bright shoes on, you gonna win all black. That's about it. I'm throw a
Absolutely.
little vote in it somewhere in a t-shirt or a hat or something. But I
Yep.
definitely gotta have them. I'm going for them. I just the only thing about like these kind of vote or color shoes is like once they get like any kind of dirt on, it feel like it's just the whole shoe is like it feel like it's just terrible after that. Like it's no like real cleaning it to it after that. But it like it's a good like I mean it's up tempo, so it gotta have that good leather to it. So you know it should last a little while. But I know that mid, so once you wear it out one time, it's gonna start getting bad looking. But I'm gonna be in it though, so I gotta have them. Margo, what the people say?
All right, so AJ, you're gonna have a little bit of competition on them.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
50% of the people said gotta have them. 19% of people said flip them. 25% of people said trash, and 6% of people said sleep for cheap on those. So you will have a little bit of competition on those there, AJ.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that one.
Last sneaker on the list for this week is actually a women's release, so probably won't be anything that any of us actually cop, but it is worth mentioning. It is going to be the women's Jordan 8 taxis. These are going to be $200, dropping on 7/29. They mainly feature a black upper for the most part, but then of course you have highlights of the yellow or university gold, whatever color they decide to call that. Usually it's university gold whenever it comes to like a yellow color on any kind of Jordan. But you got a yellow strap going across there where the ankle is at. You have like that camo type of pattern in like the heel towards the bottom of the heel. And that's like black, yellow, university gold. You got a university gold midsole, black and university gold outsole. On the tongue, you have the classic like what is that material? Chanel patch on the tongue there with the university gold Jumpman, and then like the yellow Chanel material there as well. Black laces, and then the Velcro strap as well. Eights aren't my thing. I'm sure as a 10.5, I could probably get these if I wanted to, because they usually go up to like a women's 12, which is a men's 10.5. But just nothing I gotta have. I got enough black and yellow sneakers. This would just be something that I would just be grabbing just to grab. So it's nothing that I gotta have. Personally, since I don't really like eights, I'm gonna just say trash for me. And I know this isn't gonna be nothing that my wife gotta have either. So yeah, it's a trash for my household. Swank, what's your thoughts?
I'm kind of trying to think if either one of my daughters would like them. I know they don't really like black owned sneakers, but I mean the yellow pops out. So, I am a big fan of eights, but at the same time, it's just that black is just kind of throwing me off. I think if it was white, that yellow would pop even more, and then maybe they might be like, okay, Dad, I want those. But yeah, I'm gonna have to sleep on them.
All right, Blaze.
I'm flipping straight up. I got the Neapolitan 3s when they came out, and I flipped those with the trade, so I got a good trade for them, and so I'm flipping these. I'm gonna get these in a 10. I think these are popular between like a 9 and like a 10.5, and so I'm gonna shoot my shot. Hell, why not? And so if I get these in, I'm flipping them, trading them, do what I got to do with these, and so I like eights though, comfortable sneaker, but if I can get my hands on them flip, even though $200, goodness gracious, for the women's, I thought women's get in free before midnight. Oh, we got that. Ain't that right, Black Ranger? Women get in before. What time is that?
Hey,
You know, I'm
man.
old. That's a steep
hey.
price there, brother.
Hey, man, long time ago, I knew what time women got to the club first.
Okay,
You
all
He
right.
said long time ago.
long time ago. I don't care what time. I don't care what time they get
Okay.
there now. That ain't
Okay,
my business.
we gonna do the whole equality thing. My body, my choice. Nowadays,
There
so
we
we gonna
go.
get
Yeah.
$200. All right, man.
We all on
All
equal
right.
playing ground now.
We all need work. Go ahead, but definitely flippers for me. Black Ranger, what's your thoughts on these, there, fella?
Oh man, you killed me.
I'm back.
Yeah, you are. You definitely are. Oh, yeah. That I'm with Swank though. I need this to be white. That black. That just feel like I'm about to go do something wrong. Like I feel like you put them on, you gonna strap them up, tighten them. You about to go do something wrong. Like you not in these to go just have a good time, man. Like I feel like these is up to, like, if y'all see a Negro out in a Hanes white tee, I'm like, yeah, he about to come do something wrong wherever I'm at. I don't want to be around that. Like you got a polo white tee, you got your little designer white tee. I feel like I'm all right, but you in one of them Hanes white tees and gas station white tees. You got
Hanes.
Yeah, you got these on. Yeah, you coming. I don't want to be no place you at right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to call them trash just because of that, the way that black leather looks. So I'm sorry. I like H2, but this. I'm sorry, ladies. I swear, if I see y'all out somewhere in this, I'm going the opposite way. Because I know y'all ain't about to do no, ain't gonna be no good. These though, these trash.
Man. So to give y'all what the people said about these, you got 24% of people said gotta have them, 29% of people said flip them, 18% of people said trash, and 29% of people said sleep for cheap. So kind of an even split on those. Not really a crazy amount of anything on those. But yeah, I'm gonna throw it back over to our host, AJ.
Yes. So I appreciate the gifts, Marco. You always, come with the get the words, but you couldn't get the barbershop pole one down. But it's all right, we 71 episodes in. You can't be perfect every time. I understand. So it makes sense. It's all right. So now I sit back again, but I'm gonna introduce this Holy Grail Blaze. You're a week behind, so you got a lot to catch up on. So I'm gonna sit back and let you talk about your Holy Grails, basically 55 all the way to 46. So Blaze, it's on you.
So this is my Holy Grail. So 55 through 46. This is an extendo version. I remember one of my boys had a 9mm and he had 33 clips and he had an extendo version. So shout out to Larry Bird. And so I'll just go with that. So I'll breeze through these as quick as possible. So number 55, you have the Jordan 3 Cool Gray. People are real bipolar about Cool Gray. Either you love them or you hate them. And so this is a really good one to start off with. 55. I really like this sneaker. Obviously, it's in my Holy Grail, the extendo version, Larry Bird. Now, number 54, you have the Jordan 11 Low IE Bread. People really love or hate the IEs, especially when it comes to Jordan 11 Low. So shout out to the Summer Tings. I believe these came out like a year or two ago. And so shout out to this sneaker. So got to give love to the IEs. I have one more further down the line.
They actually just restocked too. They just restocked on Nike app not that long ago.
They did. They absolutely did. And so definitely cop at a really good resale price as well. So shout out to inflation with that. Number 53, I got a couple packs together. And so number 53 is the Jordan 11 Win Like 96s. Marco just pulled those out. I have a pair, yellowing, dope sneaker. Definitely hit them on the shock drop. What was that, about 4 or 5 years ago? This is just off my head. And so definitely time moves by. I didn't even have kids then, so shit, I'll just go with that one. So that's how crazy life goes fast, people. So number 53, Jordan 11 Win Like 96, the red on red joints. Number 52, the Jordan 11 Win Like 82. Those are white, patent leather, blue, navy blue. They have the Carolina colors on the jump man on the side. And so a lovely sneaker. And so as you guys can see, as we're getting down to 50s, we're getting down to 11. So just give you a hint with that. Number 51, Jordan 11 Lows, the UNC versions. I have 2 pairs of those. I love this sneaker, one of my favorite sneakers of all time. I love them in the summertime, only pull them out in the summertime. And so had to give those. So overall, you can't go wrong with white, Carolina blue, or white and blue in general. Moving down to number 50, the Jordan 4 Black Cat. And so 50, love it, vintage. It's an OG sneaker to me. I love the back tab of it when you flip it down and it gives like the cat, what is the cat or black in that version. So it looks like you're gonna rob somebody in this sneaker, but you got Jordans on. So you kind of like, oh, okay, he cool. He all right. He ain't got the forces on. I gotta squint a little bit. And so Jordan 4 Black Cats start off the 50 and below. Going down to number 49, the Jordan 4 Pure Monies. Now, I know on the back tab, this has Pure Money. Dope sneaker. Believe it came out about 2 or 3 years ago. Definitely a quality sneaker that's going up in price. So if you want this sneaker, get it now, because I don't see the sneaker being retro back for a couple more years at least. And so Jordan 4 Pure Monies, complimenting the Black Cats. Can't go wrong with that. I've got bars. Number 48, Jordan 4, the Motorsport. I love this sneaker. Definitely came out 4 or 5 years ago. Awful material. Terrible material on the retro that came back. It is terrible. It is awful. But the nostalgia of this sneaker with the Spike Lee on it. We need the Spike Lee face on the side of it if they re-retro these back. Give these good material, quality material as it comes out if they ever retro these back again. Number 47, Jordan 3 Mochas. Very slept on sneaker. Love this sneaker. White, that brown coffee. You rarely get Jordans with this colorway unless you're talking about Travis Scott's or when the ones came out. But I believe these are just easy mocha colorway with that. You don't get a lot of color. You don't get a lot of colorways with this. You don't get a lot. I'll just say just colorways with that when it comes to white and mocha. So coffee. Last but not least, let's end it off with the jumper in Utah, Game 6, Jordan 14s, last shots. These could be lower down the list, but once again, if I put them lower, that means I got to take one out. And so let's start off 46 with the Jordan 14 last shot. People don't like 14s anyway. So just to put them in the list is the quality, but you got to pay homage to this. This is definitely history. If you love anything about Jordan, you got to have these in your collection, even if you don't like 14s to wear them. And so I'm a big fan of the white stripes through the black material on the 14. And so got to have these in there. So let's start it. Let's continue, start it off right. Number 46, Jordan 14's last shot. And so that's mine. So from 55, Jordan 3 Cool Gray, 54, Jordan 11 IE Bread, number 53, Jordan 11 Win Like 96, 52, Win Like 82, 11s, number 51, Jordan 11 Lows UNC, number 50, Black Cat 4s, 49, Pure Money 4s, 48, Motorsport, awful material, number 47, Jordan 3 Mochas, and let's end it off with that shot, Game 6, Jordan 14's last shots. That's Blaze's extendo versions of 55 through 46. And so, fellas, what's you guys' thoughts about these?
Well, you already know I love those 11s, especially the Win 96s since I got them. Yes. The UNC lows were something that I wanted, but UNC lows and cherry lows were extremely hard to get when they re-retroed a few years back, which is why I'm super excited for the cherry highs that are coming out in December, because I think I'll have a better shot at getting those, just because the Christmas 11 is always a major GR, so shouldn't be any problem with getting those.
And a shock drop.
Yeah, you're right. So you'll probably have a shock drop probably in November, and then you'll have the release in December. So yeah, you should have no problem getting the cherry highs if you want them. And then the Jordan 14 Last Shot, something like you said that everybody should have. I don't currently have. I should have got them a few years ago when they were sitting on shelves, but I don't know. I guess times was tough, so I just didn't grab them. But next time they roll around, I'm definitely gonna grab those.
Yeah. The Last Shots, my daddy got them. So my pops, wherever you at, you know, you listening to it. I need my shoes back since we talking about them. But I gave him the hoop in too. I ain't gonna forget. It was one of them days. He called me on a good day. I remember that. The 11s, I'm all about the 11s. Hey, I'm a big fan of 11 low IEs though. So I feel like, so I'm glad you put them in there. I was worried because I ain't seen none. So, but I'm glad you got them in there. You know, I don't care about them UNC 11 low. You can, I don't care about that. No, I like the cherry one. So they should have came out with a Duke blue pair. It would have looked a lot better. You know, that blue looks way better. The Black Cats, hey, the Black Cats is a good shoe though for like one day. You know, after that, them shoes are no good.
Do they get ashy? Is that what the problem is?
They get
ashy fast. Boy, it don't take no time. Because them 4s and them 3s, them Black Cats get ashy quick. I hooped in the 3s. I was like, I said, these things, I said, what happened? Like, that pure, hey, that ain't gonna lie, the Pure Money 4 those, it's probably one of my favorite 4s, but it's just like, I'll be scared to wear it. Like, I can't go, I gotta like be sitting in the house in it. I ain't going outside. It's gonna get dirty just as soon as you go outside. But hey, you know what? The Extendo list, I'm with it. You know, I talk bad about them, but I know we getting down to the crunch, to the nitty gritty in this. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. So I'm good with this list.
That's what's up.
I definitely like the 14s. Like I said, that was one of my favorite shoes to hoop in. Those, the candy canes, the black toes. I want the Mocha 3s. That's one shoe that I really like. Green and brown. I like to rock those colors. The IEs, I got that pair, and then I got I want to say they came out in maybe 2011, 2012, the white and black pair. I got those too.
Yeah.
Surprisingly though, I'm not a big fan of the actual 11s though. I mean, of course you gotta have the bread 11s, but other than that, I got a crazy story. We had a tournament in Florida. I only took 3 pairs of shoes. I took the Breads, the Concords, and then the Bread 4s. And I actually hooped them in both of my 11s, and they gave me real bad blisters. So it took me about 5 or 6 years to actually cop another pair of 11s after that. So I only owned just the actual Bread 11s. But Black Cats, the Pure Monies, 4s is probably my favorite Jordans. So yeah, I like this list.
All right.
I appreciate that. The Swank Lee approves of the list, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I appreciate y'all, viewers, listeners, waiting on my extendo list. And so just like what Black Ranger said, we are getting to the nitty of the gritty. 4-5s. It ain't play games with you. It's to aim at you when I come with the 4-5s next week. So we keep it rolling with that. But we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna finish it out. Black Ranger, close us out.
Yeah, this is the part of the show, Swank, that you just let everybody know where to find you at, how to get in contact with you, talk about your merch, everything. Shout out everything you need to shout out right now so the people can follow you, get merch and all that good stuff. So we're going to let you do your thing.
Yeah, you could, we base our brand online. So it's TV Limits None, LIMITSNONE.com, TV Limits None. You can get us on Instagram, Twitter, all of that. I'm actually trying to be more hands-on and actually do more events, like First Fridays and stuff like that. But like I said, we've been doing, this will be year 6 in August, and everything's really just based online. So that's where you can find us, TVLimitsNone.com. And yeah, we just got back in the groove with the podcast too. So that's Triple Crown Podcast. We gotta get y'all on the show.
All right. Marco, where can they find you?
Of course, you can find me personally on IG at MB the Remix. You can find me on Twitter at DAMB2 Experience on Twitter. You can follow Kick City on IG at Kick_City913 on IG. And you can find us on Facebook at The Kick City Podcast. Once again, want to thank Swank for coming on the show tonight. We appreciate you taking time out of your birthday weekend to come spend with us, man, and talk sneaks. So appreciate you being on the show tonight, man.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Sir, Blaze, where can they find you?
They can find me on IG, Lucky Lefty 31 on IG. Also follow us on Twitter at City_Kick. And so that is it. And so definitely happy to be back. Great interview. Happy birthday to Swank Lee, obviously, of course. And so definitely blessed. We done knocked down another episode, fellas.
All right. Y'all know me. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell another friend, and make sure you like, follow, subscribe. It's free to share. You know, it don't cost you nothing to share. Don't cost you nothing to give out a like. You know, give us a compliment. Let us know what we can do better at. We always trying to improve for y'all. You can definitely follow me on my personal IG, AJJ_Almighty. Definitely follow the crew at Kick_City913 and on Twitter, City_Kick. Hey, Swank, definitely appreciate you, man. It's taking time out your night. Happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday to you. You know, have a celebration of life. Hey, you know, we appreciate you. Spend some time with us tonight.
I appreciate it, man. It's always good talking kicks with people that know what they're talking about. So I have fun doing this.
All right, that's how we gonna close out episode 71. Peace.
Kick City.